What's going on, world? It's Xiaomi SenseiRip, and I'm back again with another video. Today we got Hughley reacting to Dilbert comic creator Scott Adams getting dropped by multiple media publishers across the US after making some racial remarks in a video posted last week on his YouTube channel. That's right, y'all. For those who missed it, Scott Adams was quoted referring to black people as a racist hate group, and even went as far as to encourage other white people to stay far away from black people as possible. So before we get into what Hughley had to say, let's check out this clip so you can hear what was said by Scott Adams himself. Then I will catch you afterwards with my commentary. All right, with that being said, let's get right to it.
So if nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population, because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. And this is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's no longer a rational impulse. And so I'm gonna back off from being helpful to black America, because it doesn't seem like it pays off. Like, I've been doing it all my life, and the only outcome is I get called a racist. That's the only outcome. It makes no sense to help black Americans if you're white. It's over. Don't even think it's worth trying.
Now, Hughley reacted to the news of Scott Adams being dropped via Instagram with a post that reads, "Hate for black people just cost this racist more than he ever made from any of us reading his comic strip. Scott Adams, the only hate that's evident is yours. Happy job hunting, hashtag Team DL." All right, now again, that was Hughley reacting to the news of Dilbert comic strip creator Scott Adams being dropped by various media publishers across the US after he made some racial remarks in a video posted on his YouTube channel. Now, it's also being reported that Elon Musk has come out to defend Scott Adams in his comments. In a series of tweets, Elon Musk says that the media is racist and that for a very long time, the US media was racist against non-white people. Now they're racist against whites and Asians. Welcome to 2023, y'all. Well, we now have to sit and hear white men complain about experiencing racism, right? Making claims of, experiencing racial discrimination, all because this man chose to make these remarks on his platform. Let's be honest, this isn't new to the black community, right? Should I have to name some of these names? Kanye, Kyrie, Nick Cannon, Professor Griff. I mean, the list goes on. People go out their way to be offended about, by black entertainers and what they say. So to now hear this individual, Scott Adams, come out and, make these remarks, listen, I think it's laughable, because we're living in the era with so much technology and research. Now, he was referring to a survey, but what about the other information that speaks on redlining in America? Right? The discrimination that black farmers have been, going up against. I mean, so many injustices that our communities in America have been speaking out against, they continue to fall on deaf ears. Now, all of a sudden, white folks are experiencing these same experiences. I mean, I think it's laughable. Because at the end of the day, you cannot solely sit on this this high horse and point down at the black community and criticize the current state of black America without acknowledging the involvement of white people and the system that white folk have created to keep black people where we are today in these impoverished communities. It's no excuse for ignorance. It's a lot of information out here. I shouldn't have to talk about Jim Crow or, the racial wealth gap in America, all of these things that would contribute to a community being in the current state that we see today. That's why it's important that our people, black people, come together and stay on code and stay united, because at the end of the day, they don't care. And they love to play dumb when it comes to some of the things that, their ancestors have done to our communities, right? The systems that's been created are still terrorizing our communities today. But nope, everyone wants to play dumb. Now white men are screaming racism and racial discrimination. Welcome to 2023. But my opinion, you got everything you deserved, and this is where we are with it. Elon Musk has the nerve to defend Scott Adams because remember, when he immediately took over Twitter, the N-word was trending. Where does that come from, right? We've come so far in America in 2023, yet white people, whether it's the youth or the elders, still feel the need to spew their own ignorance and racism. But y'all let me know what's your thoughts on D.L. Hughley's response. Do you think Scott Adams got everything he deserved? Let me know down below. But that's all I got for y'all today. My name is SenseiRip. Till next time, peace.